Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins. Welcome to the Black Financial Channel. I want to talk to you about Wall Street Bets and the fact that Netflix has announced that they are about to make a movie about what happened this week. I mean, that's pretty fast. So Netflix and some other film production companies have already jumped in on this really fascinating story about what just happened on Wall Street with this, what they're calling the Reddit rebellion, which involved a forum on Reddit called Wall Street Bets and their decision to go after a company called GameStop in what reminded me a lot of the hostile takeover era in the 1980s. And I'm going to break this down for you and let you know what's going on the Black Financial Channel. So get comfortable, hit the thumbs up button. We're going to get started right now. Hey, I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins. Welcome to the Black Financial Channel. So it turns out that Netflix is getting involved with this whole situation with Wall Street Bets and what happened this week, where basically a bunch of guys on a forum decided they wanted to take over a big chunk of Wall Street by buying lots of shares of a pretty worthless company called GameStop. And basically, the Wall Street Journal says that Netflix wants to make a movie about it. So I'm going to read some of this to you and just give you a little bit of my commentary on it. As a finance professor, I find this really fascinating because what I saw in terms of the energy behind this movement, a lot of it looked a lot like the robber baron hostile takeover era of the 1980s. So according to the Wall Street Journal, the ending hasn't been written yet, but Hollywood is moving to quickly bring the story of GameStop to the screen. Separate projects at Netflix and Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer are already in development about the past week on Wall Street, in which an investing focus group on a Reddit message board banded together to boost the share prices of struggling companies such as GameStop and AMC Entertainment Holdings, Inc., in the process crippling the hedge funds that had bet against them. Netflix is in talks with screenwriter Mark Bowl, who dramatized real-life events such as the Osama bin Laden raid in Zero Dark 30, for a movie that would include the streaming company's breakout 24-year-old star, Noah Centineo, according to a person familiar with the matter. At MGM, executives are planning to develop a forthcoming manuscript by Ben Mesrick about the saga titled, quote, The Antisocial Network. The studio moved so fast that it acquired the rights to Mr. Mesrick's book proposal, which is being shopped to publishers for purchase this month, according to a person familiar with the deal. So they've already started writing books about what happened on Wall Street. They're going to be making movies about it too. And it's not a surprise because I haven't seen anything like this that's been this effective in about 30 or 40 years. What is yet to be told, though, the reason the story isn't over is because you don't know if this method of going after hedge funds is really going to work, because basically the hedge funds are now buying services. There are services that track the online chatter about a company. So a lot of these hedge funds are now buying into these services that basically keep track of data on these forums like Reddit to ensure that their stock is not going to tank. So remember I told you guys that on Wall Street, they just know how to make money. They don't get too mad. They don't spend time being mad. They spend time making paper. So I encourage you to take a note from that. When it comes to your life, don't spend all your time being mad. Spend your time learning how to make money. So it says here that it isn't a surprise that the week that wrecked Wall Street drew producers' attention, given its colorful cast of characters and the dramatic success the amateur traders had in disrupting the best-laid plans of hedge fund owners. Hollywood studios and streamers often rush to be the first to secure the rights to tell a story, generating headlines around the world. The heroic rescue of a Thai soccer team trapped in a cave, or the collapse of Silicon Valley companies such as Theranos, Inc. or WeWork are recent examples of stories that prompted several producers to pursue film or television adaptations. Now both companies must move quickly to secure directors and a cast because getting there first can discourage competitors from pursuing similar projects. In today's streaming ecosystem, there is more competition than ever to lure subscribers with buzzy titles that feel as timely as possible. Two of Mr. Mesrick's previous books about real-life events have been adapted into films, 21 and The Social Network, which was produced by Michael DeLucia, chairman of MGM's Motion Pictures Group. Also executive producing his GameStop script are Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss, the twin brothers known for their role in the early origins of Facebook Inc. and who were played in The Social Network by actor Armie Hammer. News of Netflix and MGM projects was reported earlier by Deadline. Hollywood has mined the arcane world of short selling previously. An adaptation of the Michael Lewis bestseller, The Big Short, about traders who foresaw the financial collapse of 2008 grossed a healthy $70 million at the domestic box office and was nominated for 5 Academy Awards. The GameStop saga could also appeal to younger audiences who have grown even more difficult to capture because they don't go to the movies as frequently as previous generations and find entertainment through video games or apps such as TikTok. Mr. Centennial, in particular, would bring with him a large following of young fans who know him as the love interest in a Netflix film, quote, "to all the boys I've loved before." So what do you guys think about that? I think it's kind of funny that they're about to make a movie about this. I'm not surprised at all. I fully expected this. I kind of expected that at some point they were going to monetize this. And so the lesson for today, boys and girls, is always follow the money. Always understand the economics of every situation that you're in, and always realize that every time there's chaos, there is an opportunity for you to ethically monetize it to the benefit of your family, to the benefit of your community. So don't just chase the emotion. Go spend time chasing the money. Well, I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from the Black Financial Channel. If you could, please hit the thumbs up button, share, subscribe button on your way out the door. And also don't forget, if you want to learn more about investing and you want to get started for free, I have a free training at firstshareofstock.com. And if you've already bought your first share of stock, don't worry, just get on the email list. I'm a finance PhD. I will send you tons of information and I will give you perspectives that other experts can't give you, because getting a PhD is really hard. And so I'd like for you to benefit from the knowledge that I've acquired from all the horrible years I spent in school in my 20s. So hit the thumbs up button, share, subscribe button. I'm out of here, guys. Have a good day. Thanks a lot. Talk to you soon. Peace.